time!
The king of Mario Kart.
Woo! Okay, congrats. You won a friggin' Mario Kart race.
I did?
We still have an episode to do for the end of Cover by Cover. So what do you want to do?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I thought Casher and Shits was the last episode.
No, that was 13. The seasons are 14 episodes. We still have one more left.
Oh.
So what are you going to do?
I have not thought about it at all. Alright, hang on, let me find something. Yeah. Everybody loves a Raymond, that's not even anime. Will, I think I found one.
Oh! Alright, cool. Alright, so what is it?
I have no idea.
What do you mean you have no idea?
Whenever I sang my songs on the stage on my own, whenever I said my words, wishing they would be heard, I saw you smiling at me. Was it real or just my fantasy? You'd always be there in the corner of this tiny little bar.
Hello and welcome to Cover by Cover. I'm a straight A student.
And I'm a lazy, incompetent delinquent with no hopes of a successful career.
Okay. Anyway, for this, the final week of Cover by Cover's third season, we decided to go for something a little more unconventional. And by that, I mean that a good number of you probably haven't heard of today's anime at all, much less its manga counterpart.
Yeah, that's probably because all of you dropped out of school and can't read.
No, JT, that's you. You're an illiterate doofus.
Dude, what did I tell you about saying that? It's embarrassing.
Well, maybe if you were such a dumbass, you wouldn't have this problem.
I'm not dumb. I have targeted dyslexia. It's targexlia.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It means I've targeted
just Cromartie High School. Forging valiantly ahead, Cromartie High School is an anime based on a manga. It's starting to feel like we shouldn't have to say that anymore, you know? Anyway, the manga's creator, Eiji Nonaka, really hasn't done a whole lot besides Cromarty, but the anime's director, Hiroaki Sakurai, has done storyboard work for numerous anime and directed several others, the most popular of which being D.G. Shirat. If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. So we've got a manga by a relatively unknown creator, and an anime by a director best known for chibi cat girls that dance around to sell electronics. Fantastic!
Cromartie High School is a parody of the Japanese concept of Yankee, or juvenile delinquents, featured heavily in the manga of the 70s and 80s. The series is rife with pop culture references, most notably to rock music and baseball. They even go so far as to name the titular and supporting delinquent high schools after Westerners who played baseball in Japan, including Randy Bass, Orestes Destrade, and of course Warren Cromartie. Even the media surrounding the series calls reference to pop culture. With a series that pokes fun at so many different elements of day-to-day life, even if that life is the life of a delinquent, what's not to love?
Well, that leads us to our, for lack of a better term, conundrum. Here on Cover by Cover, we do our best to bring you a show that's informative, digestible, and, to the best of our ability, entertaining. We find that this lends itself best to two primary categories: seriously toned shows and comedy shows with stale jokes or hammy punchlines. It's easy to make light of a dark premise or poke fun at a brooding protagonist, and it does everyone a favor when a crappy joke gets an elegant facelift. However, the place that this format struggles is comedy done well. Some of the most challenging episodes that we've ever done have been ones where the series shines bright and does comedy justice on its own terms. And while we're happy to get the word out there about these gold nuggets, it proves rather challenging or sometimes downright impossible to spruce up where it's at when it's already good. Well, having said all that, it's finally...
Hey dude, I was hanging out with Matsuda the other day and a couple of those punks from Bass High were talking smack about us again.
Are you serious? Bass High?
Yeah.
Dude, we ought to go over there and kick their fudging asses!
Well, you see, I thought the same thing at first, but then I realized, what does that even mean? Kick their asses. I mean, how often do you actually kick someone in the ass?
Well, I mean, I guess you have a point, but what else are we supposed to say? It's not like we're gonna go beat them up. That's what we did in grade school.
Yeah, you have a point, but there's something about the inclusion of the word ass. I mean, I feel like that only serves to make it jarring. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, what else would we say?
It's a good question. How about beat them to a bloody pulp?
Oh, I mean, that sounds pretty intense, but I mean, we're looking to go rough them up, not serve jail time.
Yeah, you're right. Well, maybe we...
You were saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, Cromartie High School. Welcome to Cromartie High. Here we find protagonist Takashi Kamiyama on his first day at this new and exciting high school experience. As expected, he begins to fit in perfectly well.
Uh-oh. Thank you very much. Huh. Maybe these guys aren't so bad after all.
Wow, that is one badass dude.
How many pencils did you eat this week, bro? I had 2 cases of number 2s today and a few more assorted ones that doofus dropped on the floor in class.
Pencils? Dude, that's middle school stuff, dude. I moved on to pens.
Pens?
Really makes you hardcore, dude. Puts hair on your chest. Wow. If not, taking hair away from other places.
That's insane. What about mechanical pencils?
What the hell are you talking about? That's just crazy talk, dude.
After the delinquent classmate devours all of Kamiyama's pencils, we rapidly move on to another scene. Yes, one thing that needs to be stated about this series, its attention span is about as long as that of your run-of-the-mill slacking high schooler.
Another thing worth noting here are the censorship gags. Considering that these are a bunch of high school students that, frankly, shouldn't be smoking, the cigarettes constantly in their mouths would have been a big red flag for any concerned parent, either in Japan or here in America. So the anime decided to go a different route. With their censorship, they replaced the cigarettes with used-up sucker stems or by placing strange green blobs on the ends of each respective Satan stick. It's self-referential humor that pokes fun at the stringency and, well, stupidity of censorship. It's used elsewhere in the series as well, such as replacing a knife with a strawberry short blade.
What the hell's going on? He broke my strawberry short blade.
You mean the dude broke your strawberry short blade?
And stands out as one of the strangest and most clever running gags in the series. And really, it's a great...
Look at those idiots over there not even smoking real cigarettes. They're not so tough. Hey! Quit eating all the cigarettes!
We join Kamiyama as he reads a book about how to be more badass. This goes about as well as you'd expect.
Lesson 1. Looks are a vital part of being a delinquent. Amateurs should try bleaching their hair blonde to look tough. Be careful. If the chemicals are too strong, your hair will turn white and you'll look like a pussy.
Damn it.
Well, that'll teach you for trying to take an initiative. Dumbass. Next up, a competition is organized to try to decide who the toughest guy in class is. Naturally, our completely not tough guy protagonist, Kamiyama, is nominated because... reasons.
Just think of it. There's one little bunny rabbit living happily with a pride of lions. Don't you think that would be one badass bunny?
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense.
All this talk about bunnies and lions is reminding me of Mr. Kurata's biology class in junior high. That was a really fun class. He was a great teacher.
Ow! Are you serious, dude? That's like the least tough thing you could have possibly said.
Well, look, I mean, I understand that I put on a tough guy exterior, I get in a lot of fights, but good memories are good memories, man. I'm actually a really good person at heart.
Par for the course in this show's world, they determine the toughest guy not by a fight or an arm wrestling contest, but by who has the strongest back. Kamiyama wins. Sport at its finest.
There's only one way to determine who's the strongest. Uno. Damn it!
Next up, we get to meet...
That's him? Is this dude in high school? Is he Japanese? Okay, guys, I gave it my best shot and I got nothing out of the guy. He never said his name, so it's up to me to give him one. I'm gonna go with Freddy.
Freddy?
Freddy.
Freddy?
Yeah, Freddy.
Awesome. After this, they meet another student in another class who happens to be a gorilla. Nothing unusual here. And finally, they meet Mechazawa, a strangely rotund and particularly mechanical high schooler. Thus, the first episode ends.
Well, I mean, that was pretty dense with all those introductions, but aside from that, nothing really happened.
Yep. Welcome to Cromartie High School.
The next episode consists primarily of Kamiyama and Hayashida, who are apparently fast friends now, spying on Mechazawa and trying to get to the bottom of exactly who or what he is. As they spy, a group of thugs clamor about needing to go fight with another school. Mechazawa isn't having it, looking out for their well-being rather than wanting them to get in a brawl.
But if you're not around, who's going to take care of that mother of yours? Have you thought about that?
Mechazawa worries about you more than anybody else.
Faggots.
Oh, wow.
Well...
Faggots. The hell is this?
This episode, like many others, is more or less one running gag throughout. We've been introduced to Mechazawa, who will be a recurring and relatively major character throughout the series, but first we need to get the whole "is this guy a robot" thing out of the way, and since this is a school full of imbeciles and dullards, that question will probably never be answered.
Hey, there's something weird about that guy.
Huh? What you talking about?
Look at him. He's got a really big head and big eyes, and he's only got 2 fingers on each hand. I mean,
Are you serious right now?
What?
I ought to plug you right here and now, man.
What did I say?
Dude, some people aren't born with the same privileges as you and I. That doesn't make him any less of a person.
Okay, fine. Chill, dude. Jeez. Sorry. He's still a weirdo.
You son of a...
Okay, seriously, what in the hell?
What?
What do you mean, what? Do you not feel that?
You know what? I left the window open.
No, not that, you dipshit. I'm talking about, like, the weird breaks, the blank spots in your mind. I mean, answer me this. What were we talking about 10 seconds ago?
I don't think we were talking about anything. I think we were just watching the show.
Really? That's it? That's everything?
I don't have any other explanation. I think so.
Fine, whatever. Let's just get back to it.
A couple of Mechazawa's classmates start bringing their broken electronics to him. Perturbed, he asks why they think he'd be good with such things.
I mean, he is the fat kid, and the fat kid's always good with electronics.
Yeah,
You know, walking around with a Game Boy in his hand or whatever.
Yeah, crammed into his pants.
Wait, what?
What, that's not where you kept your Game Boy? I mean, my friend Bojingus did. All the time. It's really weird.
You just made that name up.
So what? He was still my friend. Kept his Game Boy by his balls. It was really weird. Really weird. What?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Mechazawa, as promised, becomes the fall guy for his classmates and gets the tar kicked out of him by some ruffians from Bass High. Kamiyama and Hayashida continue to stalk Mechazawa, but instead of helping him out, they wait by the sidelines, desperate for anyone to come to the realization that Mechazawa is something other than the average high schooler. Their efforts are for naught. The episode ends.
Well, that was certainly an episode.
It was. Should we keep watching?
Yeah, let's... And the Okay, this is getting out of hand.
Okay, Will, I know, dude. I understand this is weird, but let's just try to get through to the next episode.
Hey, watch your boy up here.
Fly away. Fly. Shit, just play. This next episode is terrible.
The next episode is amazing.
What? No, the episode is awful. It's literally 11 minutes of the class humming a tune to one another, trying to determine what the name of the song is.
Yes, like I said, it's incredible. Never before has there been such a beautiful and thought-provoking...
Man, I love first thing in the morning, sitting down on my floor in front of the TV, in total silence, no one around, nothing going on, just sitting there, just being, you know.
Are you saying you're just like staring at your TV like it's off? You're not even watching anything?
Yeah. I just float away. It's like there is no TV.
Alright. Yeah, it's kind of like sometimes I go and read the Sunday morning paper to my grandma, you know? Her eyes aren't so good anymore.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful. It's very serene.
Chill.
Fuck! This is driving me insane. We have to end it now.
Well, there's just a little bit left. Come on. We can get through this.
As truly awe-inspiring as this episode is, we're not going to cover it. It really is a very long, drawn-out episode with a really good punchline if you enjoy that type of thing. However, it's really easy to be annoyed by this one too.
Well then.
Dang it! I got this song stuck in my head, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. Here, let me hum something for you. Like that. Come on, you gotta know what it's called. It's bugging the heck out of me.
Is it Nickelback?
What? No, it's not Nickelback. Why would you think that I would listen to Never mind. Okay, let me try this again. Listen close. Like that. So?
I still gotta go with Nickelback, man.
We'll do one more episode. In this one, we get our first look at the inner workings of one of Cromartie's rival schools, Destrade High. The leader of their first years is Noburo Yamaguchi, a legendary badass, whose reputation has literally exceeded him. All poor Yamaguchi wants is to be a comedian and make people laugh, but due to his lot in life, he must suffer the tumultuous life of being a delinquent war leader.
That's for telling tasteless jokes.
That's what you get, dude. You know Yamaguchi hates it when people tell jokes.
That's not true.
Well, I guess that's legitimately a predicament. I mean, can you imagine if you were unable to joke due to status like that?
Man, I really want to tell this joke bad. But I know that asshole is just gonna sandbag me if I do. I mean, it's a hilarious joke, but will he laugh? Even if it is funny, he's gonna try to make me look like a fool, I know it. But what if he does laugh? That'll be the sweetest victory ever. That does it. I'm gonna tell the joke. I'll make that bastard laugh if it's the last thing I do. I'm gonna go jerk off to porn!
Come the fuck on! We can't even tell our own jokes anymore?
Let's discuss things seriously.
That's it! I've had it. We have to do something about this now. Everything is getting so fucked!
Wait. I think that's it.
What?
I think it's polarized.
What do you mean?
Like, positive is negative and negative is... You know what, Will? I don't think I say this enough, but I actually really cherish you as a friend. And it's been a real joy to actually get to know you again, and I really appreciate that you've stuck it out with me through the hard times. You suck! Big time! You left me to hang out there when those Bass High guys were kicking the crap out of me. Not cool, man.
Thanks, JT. You know, I mean, on the other side of that, you're a really great co-host, and I couldn't keep this show afloat without all your hard work and dedication.
Sit on a fat one, dumbass. Maybe next time I'll let those Bass High dudes fudge and kill you. How's that sound? You're worthless anyway.
You know what? I think this is the best season we've ever done. And, like, it has been a genuine pleasure working with you, and I really look forward to working with you again in the future.
Yeah, it's been wonderful for me too, man. I mean, I don't see why we can't keep doing awesome work like this for a long, long time.
I'll kill you! Not if I kill you first! Get over here!
So you carry your dead weight in a C+ douche? C+? You always got a D! Exactly! What? Come at me!
Is it over?
Not sure why, but I think so.
Wow. What the heck could have even caused that?
I have no idea. But while it's in retreat, why don't we finish off the review?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Strange happenstance notwithstanding, yes, I would always continue watching Cromartie High School.
And I couldn't agree with you more. There's something about this show that strikes a really awesome chord. Its wacky, zany, sometimes stupid, sometimes brilliant humor is a real roller coaster ride, but that's what you can always count on with this show. It will make you laugh. It's comedy done right, and it's relatively clean humor, a departure given what the subject matter might normally be associated with. But that's half the fun. It's self-referential enough to make light of the setting and really get in some great jokes, but it's not too stupid and it doesn't think it's funnier than it actually is. Instead, this is a definite positive continue for me.
There are a few things to note. This is a very Japanese show, and as such, some of the jokes don't exactly translate over perfectly to our Western world. You can find resources that describe the humor a bit more exactly, including the inserts in the DVDs themselves, but the American localization team and voice actors do a fantastic job of creating something of their own. Sure, some of it is still a bit bizarre, but it gives a lot of laughs in spite of that. The other thing worth noting, Cromartie isn't for everyone. Some people just won't get the humor and might be annoyed. Others still may enjoy the show, but not in large doses. The 11-minute runtime of the episodes makes it a bit easier to digest, but it's still not necessarily the kind of show you want to binge watch. Regardless, this is a definitive comedy and a real treat for any anime fan. I strongly recommend.
Well, that's gonna do it for this season of Cover by Cover. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. As always, I'm Will Ryan.
And I'm JT Camp, reminding you good folks at home, smoking kills. Unless you have a weird green blobby thing on the end of your cigarette, in which case, it's perfectly fine.
Yep. Alright, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Wow, awesome. Mario Kart?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Awesome.
let's go.
Dude, this is probably the best season of Cover by Cover we've ever done.
Well, I mean, it's at least up there. Holy crap.
Ugh.
I mean, if you had to pick one, what was your favorite?
Cromartie, obviously. Like, do you even have to ask?
Oh, that's disappointing.
What the hell do you mean disappointing? What was your favorite?
Well, that's the thing. I don't even know where to start. We had so many good shows. I mean, we had Ergo Proxy, then Princess Jellyfish, Mushishi, Mononoke? Don't even get me started on friggin' Mononoke. I mean, I can't choose.
Maybe if you weren't such a faggot, you'd be able to choose.
Really? This now?
Yep. Maybe if you didn't have such terrible taste in anime, we wouldn't have this problem.
This is what you want to do now. Right here. We just got done having a great fucking year, and you want to pull this now? This is what you want to do? Dude, did you leave something in there? Like a honey badger? Dude, no. Shut up. I mean, if you did, we could just call Animal Rescue, get it over with real quick. Just tell me this skunk, okay?
I don't know what it is. It's your closet, you dumb shit.
Well, you were the last one in there.
So it's probably your fault, and you're an asshole. I'm an asshole. You're an asshole.
Jeez. JT. Look.
Not in here the last time I checked.
Well, at least we know what we're doing next season.